Hyundai has brought me out to just north of Atlanta at the Atlanta Motorsports Park. Been driving out the whole N-line from Hyundai, the Veloster, the Kona, as well as the Elantra. I'm gonna do a quick walk around of these three bad boys in front of me. And man, have I had a blast. You can see the AutoCross back there. The track is there, but I had the most fun on the AutoCross. You can see the time. The 31 is pretty quick, but the Veloster is by far the fastest vehicle on that little time attack trial over there. There's the Veloster N on the right. They're all powered by the same 2-liter turbocharged engine with 276 horsepower, 289 pound-feet of torque. The sun's coming out. It rained all day this morning. You can see how much moisture is around the pavement, but it is making things a little bit more unpredictable on that track, but it looks like it's starting to dry up. So that's definitely going to lead to some faster times for the later heats. Anyways, the Elantra N, guys, this is probably my favorite car out of the bunch. The Veloster N is a little bit more dated in that the internals, or should I say the interior, isn't quite the same technology as these two. Is it okay if I open this? Yeah. Okay, getting on the inside. This one is the 8-speed DCT, which 6-speed manual is optional here on the Veloster, and on the Kona N, it's 8-speed DCT only. Love the steering wheels in these N models. They're very grippy, very girthy, as you guys know. I love that steering wheel girth. Beautiful blue stitching. That's one of the main colors of the Veloster, as well as the whole N lineup is this awesome blue. We have it on the shifter as well as N on the shifter. We have N here on the seats. These might be the same seats that we see in the Elantra N, where this N lights up. Super cool. And we also have that nice blue strip here. Now on the edge we have some leather. Middle's cloth, but the leather on this particular seat really keeps you planted. Now we have traditional gauges. I don't know if there's a key in here. There is. All right, so we have traditional analog gauges, which I'm all right with, but after driving the newer ones, I actually prefer the digital gauges on the newer models. Smaller touchscreen in here as well, so definitely feels a little bit dated in here. And the Veloster N is in need of maybe a little bit more TLC when it comes to the touchscreens and the technology compared to these two newer N models, which are definitely state of the art. We're going to get into my favorite car here, which is the Elantra N. And instead of cloth in the middle, guys, we have nice suede material. Definitely feels more premium than the Veloster N. Beautiful blue stitching here on the outside as well. Instead of the blue stripes in the Veloster N, we have, like I said, 3 racing stripes here and nice ultra suede here in the middle. Well, I gotta love the traditional parking brake, and the knob here on this manual is just so good. Definitely watch my track impressions of this vehicle, 6-speed manual. Steering wheel feels excellent, just like it does in the Veloster N. We're gonna turn the ignition on so you guys see the customizable digital gauges here. You can press these N buttons and they will give you different displays as well as different driving modes. As there you can see, boom, puts it in that track mode. We also have this button, which is an overboost. N grin shift is what it's called. It gives you 10 more horsepower, boosted about 289 horsepower, somewhere around there. And then here's the other digital screen in here, and it feels very modern, just like the new Elantra does in here. We have all the creature comforts like heated seats, dual climate controls, pretty cool in a vehicle that is definitely suited for the track. Love these illuminated N logos within the seats. And also we have that suede on the door panel, which I was not expecting, so that's a really nice touch. We have Bose sound system in here. I believe on some of the older models they have Harman Kardon, but Hyundai will be going to fully Bose from the sounds of it for most of their models. We have a nice aluminum plate here at the bottom. I'll give you a peek of this vehicle. Very similar seats. They're not quite to the same level of detail. We don't have that cutout here like we do on the Elantra N. This is not illuminated, of course. This is just a fabric, but the seats are very nice. Maybe not quite as bolstered as what we see on the Elantra N back there. Same excellent steering wheel though. And here is the only automatic, or the only transmission option, which is the 8-speed DCT. Again, that awesome N logo there with the blue racing stripe. Again, all the amenities in here that we just saw. Heated seats are down here where they were up here on the Elantra, but same sort of creature comforts, digital, dual digital displays. It looks really state of the art. No sunroof. If you want a sunroof, I believe you have to get the 8-speed DCT on the Elantra. This one being a manual, of course, doesn't have that sunroof. So these guys are cleaning it up for us. We're just going to do a nice walk around as they're making it nice and pretty. So the front end has a mask on it, and it takes some getting used to. I think it looks better in person than what it does on camera or in photos, but there's no denying there's a lot of matte black plastic on the front. The N logo definitely stands out amongst the black trim here. We have some air inlets that go on the side. This is all solid here, all solid in the middle, and then of course you have your radiator intercooler down below to feed that turbocharged 4-cylinder. Now the Hyundai logo is really reflective and chrome-like, but when we look at the Kona N, they blacked it out. So that would have been a nice change if they would have given the same treatment here to the Elantra. But all these models are going to have really sporty 19-inch wheels. We have the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S on this carb, and then we have the Pirelli Zeros again with the 19-inch wheels over here on the Kona N. We have red trim. It's another one of those in colors to, gosh, it just looks so good to accent this robin's egg blue. I'll put exactly what the blue color is on this Elantra N, but it's one of the iconic colors for N. Definitely helps it stand out. We also have red brake calipers with the N logo on it as well. Speaking of the N logo, we have it down here on the side skirt, and I just love the contrast with the black, the red, and the blue. Just looks awesome. As we come around to the back, I love how they blacked out the window trim, doing it right there, making it a little bit more sinister. And we have so many strong lines on the modern Hyundai products, and they didn't spare those geometric shapes on this rear deck lid spoiler. So I actually quite like it. It fits so well with the car with all the different angles on it. And you can see that nice Z angle that we have on the side of the vehicle here that's built into the spoiler. So that's pretty cool. I love the continuity of the design even through the spoiler. And as we go to the back, of course, of another N logo, again, it would have been nice if they blacked this out, but it still looks pretty good. And as we go down the bottom of these large dual tip exhausts, the exhaust on this crackles, pops like a Rice Krispie, I guess. That's really lame, but you guys know it does sound really good if you saw my track portion of it, and you can probably hear it in the back at the Autocross. But here's the back of the Kona N, huge exhaust tips as well. And of course the Veloster N, the quickest of the bunch, probably the lightest of the bunch, and it is a coupe in a sense. It's like a 2-door lift back Veloster. It's a weird vehicle. Hopefully they keep it around. There's talks of them canceling it, but I'm back in the Elantra N for a little Autocross action. This will be my 4th time going on this course. I've only driven the manual each and every time. So my best time was 31.5. I'll put a picture of what the leaderboard is right now. I'm not that close, but it's still a lot of fun. I'm going to take you guys along with me on this ride. I would no doubt be faster in the 8-speed GCT, but I just haven't had it yet, and it is a little bit more fun. I'll sacrifice a little bit of time for me to have a little bit more fun with the manual. You keep it in first most of the time, but the first straightaway, really, it begins with a straightaway and ends with a straightaway in the Autocross. You actually get into second gear on the first straightaway. So that's really the only time I'm playing with the clutch and the shifter. The rest of the time I'm holding on for dear life and testing out the tires limits on this wet track. Auto rev matching first. This isn't as quick because I'm talking to you guys, but again, just keeping it in first. Got on the gas way too early there. And that's it. It's super quiet, super quick, very short. 31.9, not as fast. Now I did take the Veloster N around, and it feels like a much older car. I felt like it was actually easier to launch than this Elantra N, but it's so much nicer to have these digital displays compared to what we have over there. The guy in the Veloster right now, he was really quick on the track, and he's kind of like the time to beat in my heat. And I'm not gonna talk this time at all like I did last time. I'm just gonna focus on driving. Oh, I think he may have stalled it. His time's not gonna be very good. 32.8. I don't know what happened there, but that's still 32.8, still pretty fast. That felt good. It felt good in some of them. Some of the other ones didn't feel as good. 31.3 though. That is my fastest time so far. Hopefully I didn't knock any cones. But I'm gonna get out. I'm happy with that time. And I'm just gonna park it right here and give you guys some walk around or some of the filming of them going through the course, because it looks pretty cool from the outside. Nice. Just gonna get this real quick. Signing out from Atlanta Motorsports Park. Make sure to check out all the additional content I have coming for you guys. And then hopefully you guys saw my track portions when I was driving the Elantra N 6-speed manual, as well as the 8-speed DCT. Anyways, guys, I've had a lot of fun. Thanks again to Hyundai for bringing me out. What an experience. Anytime I get a track day, it's always memorable. And driving these very capable cars, it was an absolute blast. And it was at the edge of my comfort zone with with the wet conditions out here. But anyways, I cut myself off. I will be bringing you more coverage. Definitely stay tuned for more Hyundai, Kia, all the Korean automakers, as well as the Japanese automakers. Stay tuned. I'll keep giving it to you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Catch you in the next one. Peace. That was good. Ooh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Very clean, no chattering of the tires.
Yeah, he kept it very composed. Well, he just beat. I think he just beat his time, or is this
that
just
one
up
was
to?
just quicker, so he was 3:30.880 on the last one, so it's just slightly quicker in that one. And that was your quickest in the Elantra.
I haven't.
Oh, dude, you're third in the session, man.
I haven't tried the.
Kirk, I see you.
I haven't tried the automatic yet, so I don't know which one would be faster.
You gotta try it.
I should probably try it.